Konami Studios. Strange Academy, issue number 9. I'm so happy this book continues. And I looked it up, guys. May solicitations is when the book comes back. So it looks like it's not going to be here in April. That sucks. But at least it's back, baby. I'm so glad it's back. What a great issue. Oh, man, this is fun. This book is so fun. I love it. I actually love this book. I get excited every time it comes out because I'm like, I'm going on an emotional roller coaster. I'm going to smile. I'm going to laugh. I'm just going to enjoy the story. It's so fun. Absolutely amazing. So we open up this book. We are seeing the events that happened a year ago in New York, and Calvin is in his foster home, and, you know, his parents, I say parents, Lucy, they're not his real parents. He doesn't consider them his real parents, at least. So they're like, why are you wearing this jacket inside? Like, you should take it off. We're at the dinner table, take it off. And he gets kind of mad at them. We see he's got like a black eye. And, you know, he's just like, you're not my mom and you're not my dad. So the dad tries to like force it off of him. But Calvin gets super angry. And the jacket like lashes out and rips off him and starts to like choke the dad and almost kills him. And then we see like this darkened version of Calvin where he's like covered in like this weird dark energy and everything's around him. Looks like he's killing his mom. But then he suddenly wakes back up like he was having a bad dream. And he's in class, and he's just passing out in class, and he's in Wanda Maximoff's class, and I'm just like, what a dumb outfit Wanda is wearing. I'm going to put it up because it is the dumbest thing ever. Why is she wearing that on the outside of that shirt? It makes no sense. Is it just so the kids know that she's Scarlet Witch? I think so. It is so ridiculous, but it's kind of funny. I think it's funny. So it's Parents' Day at school. Everyone's bringing their parent down. They're playing some games and having fun. But of course, Calvin does not have any parents, or he doesn't want to bring them. And neither does Doyle. So they're kind of like not getting involved in a lot of the stuff happening. And then we get a nice page where everyone's parents are showing up. And, you know, Emily's dad's like, is that a frost giant? Yeah, his name's Gus. And, you know, it's just really cute stuff. Like, Shaylee's there with her mom. She's just like, oh, this is Toph. Look at what Toph does. His mom's a queen, too. He doesn't talk much. Wouldn't it be weird if I didn't talk? And, like, yeah, Shaylee, that would be great. It looks like our Asgardian boys, their parents aren't showing up, so they're going to have to spend time with Uncle Loki. And they make it clear that it is Uncle Loki. So I can't remember. It's been a long time since I went back and read, like, the first issue. Is there an actual, like, blood relation between Alfie and Alfie in Loki? I can't remember if they said that or not. Maybe. So we see that Desi and Zoe, their parents are meeting, and it looks like Zoe's dad accidentally said that, you know, she's got a crush on Desi, and you're like, ooh, that's pretty fun. And you see Desi's dad's like, do I have to stay here? Because, like, there's minions that kind of need torturing in limbo. And Doctor Strange shows up. He's like, yo, I hope everyone is ready to have some fun times in this place because we're going to have like some races and some competition. And instantly Emily's like, oh shit, maybe mom shouldn't be doing this because she's going to get pretty competitive. Well, I love that setup. It's so funny. And as that's going on, Doyle and Calvin are just kind of like in the back. Like, so we have two options we could do here. Option 1, we watch them play the game. Or option B, or option 2, I should say, let's go look through a bunch of shit that's just in a random vault. So they just go in. They're picking up random stuff. Doyle's like, should I get this rose for Emily? And Calvin's like, nah, she doesn't want that stuff. You should like get her like some new headphones because her other ones are like old and they're gross and dumb. So he's wearing like these weird frost looking gloves, and they're just talking openly, you know, about like, man, it like love's cool, man. Everyone knows that like Emily brought you back to life, and you look like. I think it's really fun because Calvin could easily be like the dark kid that we saw at the beginning. But right now he's like, come on, give me a kiss, big boy. And you're like, oh, that's funny. That's really cute. Doyle's getting a little like nervous and he's blushing again. But then all of a sudden, like the gloves that Calvin's wearing like shoot this weird electricity or like this frost thing. And he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But it's weird. The mindless ones come in to fight them. And it looks like something bad's going to happen. Like they're just like taking them down. We get more of that later as the book goes on. But before that, we cut back to the race that's ensuing. And I love it. This was the funniest part of the book to me. We set up that Emily's mom is very competitive and she is getting into a shouting match with Loki over who won the actual thing of like the scavenger hunt. They're freaking out and he's like, it's a one-of-a-kind ancient deity totem. There's no way you have it, Loki. I know you're tricking everyone. And it's like, oh, she's right. I'm like, that is just the best. Just the best. It's awesome. So then they're going to have another race, and Jericho's getting ready to explain the rules, but Emily's mother's just like, yeah, we get it. Race to the end. Whoever does it wins. Okay, let's just go. He's like, Oh, okay, go. And they race. And again, it's Loki and Emily's mom just like yelling at each other, seeing who's going to win. Everyone else is like, this is weird. It's just really fun. You know, the teams are helping each other out. It's just looking pretty cool. But back with our orphan-ish boys, they're still getting attacked by the mindless ones. And the idea is that they were from like the dark dimension where like Doyle's dad enslaved them. So they're like, every time they see Doyle, they see his face, which is like another thing he's living up to, not trying to be his father, but he's always going to be seen as his father because of how he looks, right? So they attack him. Calvin's like, put him down. You can't do this. Like, put him down. It looks like they're about to kill Doyle. And he just lashes out again. The jacket, like, affects his brain. He takes down the mindless ones in the dark state again. It's Doyle who kind of calms him down. Like, whoa, don't do this. Like, they're not. We're just stop. Like, relax. Don't worry about this. We're good. It's like, this is getting weird. Like, everything about this is crazy. Doyle is like, I'm sorry for everything that happened to you. I'm not my father. I hope you guys know that. And he says goodbye to the mindless ones. The two of them emerge in like this weird cave. They're back on the playing field. They're like buddy again. It's like, man, we both got pretty dark there. Let's not tell anybody what just happened between either of us, where I confessed my love for Emily and you kind of like lashed out and went crazy. So we see that Emily's mom tripped Loki so she could win the race, and she's super excited and she's dancing and she gets a victory cup, and in comes Emily to give Doyle a hug, and he starts blushing as he meets her dad. You're like, that is so sweet. Calvin's like, good job, bro. Just like in the corner with a thumbs up, and you're like, damn. That's great. It's like, oh, Emily talks about you so much. Like, oh, that's so sweet. And you're like, that's great. What a nice little book just to have, like, the parents are here, we're having some fun, everything's going bad, but we're still getting, like, those altering events, and it's like, don't you think you two could slip away? And Jericho's just talking to, like, Doyle and Calvin, like, I know you guys didn't do the race, so we're doing the race one more time. This time it's the students. One more race, baby. Let's go. Let's have fun. Doyle and Calvin are in it this time, and everyone's just having a good fun old time, and I'm just really liking it, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. This book has just been consistently awesome. I don't understand why it's so good, but hell if it isn't bad, man. Like, it's just really fun. I enjoy every second of it. I just love the way it's written. Scotty Young and Humberto Ramos are a really good team. They just found something in this book that is really excellent, and I enjoy reading every second of it. The characters are cool. The story is fun. We set up a lot of interesting stuff with Calvin. We're setting up some more stuff with the Doyle and Emily relationship. And I wonder if that really is Uncle Loki. I can't remember if we said it or not, but that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Just a fun book. I'm so glad this exists. I'm so glad Marvel's letting it happen. I'm glad it's coming back, because when I saw No Solicitations in April, I'm like, no, bring it back, please. And like, yeah, it's back, so that's great. And like, you see the end book, like the results for race day, and it looks like Mrs. Bright beat Loki by like a 0.001 of a second, like just so subsequential of a second. That's absolutely amazing that she won. It's so funny. I love it. Really good stuff. This book continues to amaze me. It looks like we're going on a field trip in the next issue, so it's very fun stuff. Read it, guys. It is damn worth your time. It's Marvel's Harry Potter, but better. That's how I'll sell it to you. So, Strange Academy, issue number 9, I am going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff, and I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.